How's my lighting here? My hair looks terrible. We're gonna fire people who do our hair, and we're gonna fire the lighting people because this lighting sucks. Here at our wonderful high-tech studios here in lovely downtown Indianapolis. Actually, we're nowhere near downtown. Well, actually, we are by driving, walking, not so much. Oh, hi there. Anyway, welcome to another show here. I am Mr. Blak. And over here is a disembodied voice that's always talking shit, even though you can't see him. It's Dr. Bitchcraft over here.
I was waiting for it.
Look here, Crystal. This is not the time. Not the time for such shenanigans. I'll send her a message later.
Aw, I like Crystal. Invite her to the... Is she working?
Hold on, wait. Hold on. Y'all gotta deal with me on the screen. Type on the screen here.
Crystal's kind of like one of my favorite people right now, to be honest. So,
she's sweet.
She's very sweet.
Come, not cone. I know people watch this video right now going, what the fuck is he doing?
I don't know if Felicia's watching yet, but these fucking Kanye Asada tacos.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
That's right. Yeah, I didn't notice. I reposted that last year. And I didn't, for some reason, I didn't notice it said Kanye Asada instead of carne asada. So I'm like, wait. And I'm like, looking at it, it's like, it took me a year to notice that. I'm like,
that's unfortunate.
Kanye Asada. Bitch! But anyway, welcome to the show. This is number 6. These are getting fun to do because a lot of you are interacting a little bit more now. And it's getting good, you know? It's like we're having some fun. We get some good conversations in. It's like, I don't know, like I said, it's kind of like an interactive sort of podcast crap thingamabob, something or another. So yeah, how you guys been doing? Well, for the one person that's watching right now, anyway.
Who's the one person watching?
Yeah.
No, I said who is the one person watching.
I know. I just got the little just says the little eye with a 1 next to it.
Oh.
Okay. So waiting for. Okay, now went to 2 now. Oh, watch out now.
Oh,
it's a packed audience now. 2 people. Ooh. So and it went down to 1. We scared them off. God damn it. Is there anybody out there? We're still spreading the word that you're live. This may take a minute. Anyway. Well, anyway, I'll just keep on ranting for a while. People will join in eventually here. At least a couple people anyways. So let's see what's been going on this week with us. Working a lot. You know, my birthday was last week, so I've been 45 for a week now. So I got that going for me. It's mostly working a lot, got a rehearsal in. That's about it, really nothing really exciting on my end. Anything special on your end?
My suicidal depression hasn't gotten any better. So, no, nothing new. I like how you're like, thanks, cunt. You just ruined the light mood we were trying to create in this particular environment.
Oh, this shit goes all over the fucking place anyway.
I'm a spoiler of all fun, so I really don't know why anybody expects me to be anything other than a shit.
Well, shit. Let's see what else is going on, and let's see what's going on in the world of what happened in the news this week. I like doing these our little news updates here, beginning of the show here.
I don't know, but my mom and I were both assaulted by my younger sister, so that's cool.
Yeah.
You think I give a fuck? I hope a motherfucker sees this.
Yeah, that.
You know, it's the last, like this one and the last one, I've been in a real surly fucking mood because I haven't smoked prior to filming.
Yeah. And you didn't get yourself in, well, not character, or is it character? I don't know. So either way, the doctor is taking her prescription herbal treatments right now. So, because the doctor is not a happy doctor.
I'm like one of those doctors that abuses their own prescription pad because I have access to Xanax and Oxycontin and shit like that.
You are Dr. House.
Oh, shit.
Congratulations.
I even got the limp and the snarky fucking attitude.
Now all you need is a cane and a motorcycle and a guitar.
No, I don't have the balance for a motorcycle. And I have stiletto nails. Playing a guitar is not even an option for me right now. Unless I end up getting stiletto toenails. That'll free up my hands.
Stiletto toenails.
That would, oh my god, if somebody did that, I would be so upset. Like, it would be a visceral reaction. I would be upset. I'd be like, why would you do that? You can't even walk now without sounding like a fucking T-Rex with your shit tapping on the tile.
Kind of like when a dog's running through the kitchen.
That's exactly. You kind of sound like that from time to time running in the kitchen. I'm joking. He doesn't run.
Fuck you.
Neither do I. I'm just, I don't run either. Fuck. I'm okay with it.
Oh god. So yeah. What else? Let's see what happened today. Oh yeah, this other segment of what did Donald Trump do this fucking week? Let's see. Aside from getting to ride in a big truck,
he's a big boy now.
He's a big boy now. He's like, I'm a big boy and I get to ride in that big truck.
I like how, yeah, nobody even wanted to fucking vote for Trump care. I like how that didn't even go into. They were like, nah, dude, we're not doing this.
And he had this. There was this thing. He was like saying, oh well, I never said I wanted to immediately get rid of Obamacare. And then it's like somebody flashed back to during the campaign. It was like, I'm going to immediately get rid of Obamacare. So yeah, people are pissed.
Man, how do you, as the Republican Party's president, how the fuck do you not get your shit pushed through when both the House and the Senate are fucking Republican now? All branches of government are now fucking Republican.
Because everybody's sick of his shit.
Even the Republicans are going, damn, he gonna cost us money. We don't want that.
They're like, oh god, we fucked up. Oh my god.
Abraham Lincoln is so fucking mad right now. He's like, this is the best my fucking party could do. Really? This is the best?
Honey, that wasn't Abraham Lincoln. That was just some hipster guy with the same beard and wear the hat. He's some vegan that plays in like a shoegaze band. That's not Abraham Lincoln, honey.
His Lincoln impression was very convincing.
Oh, hi, Teresa. I'm here running my mouth, and I just notice people are commenting. But yeah, that's really interesting. It's also if you get a chance,
hilarious.
It is hilarious. If you get a chance, what's that Twitter? Connie Trump regrets. Yeah, Connie turned me on to that. That is fucking hilarious. Huh? Oh yeah, it's in the cabinet, Doctor.
Why is this cabinet so hard to reach?
You're missing this. This is quite a sight right now.
You turn that fucking camera
I'm
this
not.
way, I will punch you in the goddamn neck.
I'm not, because it's kind of risque.
It's not.
Oh, a little.
Why? Fuck you. Come here. See, most people would be talking to like an animal or a kid right now, when really it's just my jar of weed. I gotta hide my shit sometimes, because I'm not the only pothead in the house. But the other one seems to smoke all his shit and then some of my shit. And I don't like sharing my shit. But that's not true. I like sharing it with some people. Just not somebody that smokes $100 worth of weed in a week and then expects me to supply them the rest of the fucking time.
Yeah. Twist says, that's a nice thing about being able to state your opinion. Freedom of speech. Yes it is. Yeah. But yeah,
That freedom of speech thing is always an amusing phrase, in my opinion. Not because it's not true. The Constitution absolutely states that we each have a right to say, well, pretty much whatever the fuck we want. But I think it's funny that people want to use that as like, oh, well, Constitution says free speech. It's like, yeah, but it doesn't mean I can't tell you you're a dumb fuck for saying what you just said.
Yeah, yeah.
So, that's fun. Yeah, free speech. I got free speech too, you stupid.
Yeah, what's that I always say? Freedom of speech is a two-way street.
Sometimes it's like a roundabout.
It's a roundabout.
I don't know, I'm just...
Don't start singing Yes songs to me right now. I'm in a roundabout.
Okay, I didn't even know about that song.
Well, it was way before your time. Oh, God, Eddie's on. Oh, it's
if I hear Mac this, Mac that, I'm gonna fucking riot. Oh my God. New material, dude, please.
Look at you, just look at you now. I see you watching. You dirty, dirty boy, you. You're watching, I see you. Well, what else? See, this is why I keep forgetting to. I keep meaning like during the week. You keep thinking about making notes.
Flashcards.
Flashcards. Yes. Eddie, don't do it. You're gonna get my spouse mad.
I'm not mad. It's been weird. We've been together 10 years, and it's been 10 years of seeing Mac this, Mac that's. Like, does he? I've been wondering if it's like a bot. You know how like those sex bots, like, hey,
Eddie is not a sex bot. No.
Are you sure? Are you sure Eddie's not a sex bot? Eddie, like, hey, Mac, call me for a good time.
Eddie Mac the sex bot. That's your new name now, sir.
Come with me, Eddie Mac sex bot. That's your name now. I wonder how many people will get that Aqua Teen Hunger Force reference.
Yeah, Eddie's laughing his ass off. Eddie Mac Sexbot actually sounds like a band that probably played Coachella.
You know what? When I met him, I thought he fucking hated me.
He only met you like once.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He met me once, and I'm like, that dude fucking hates me. But then again, like, all your friends at the time fucking hated me.
He didn't even know you.
Nothing has changed.
Yeah.
But
Well, no.
That's okay. I'm not mad at him.
But yeah, I keep forgetting. It's like, this is what I said. I had to make notes because like there was some stuff like, ooh, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that, and then later on, it's like, what the fuck was I gonna talk about?
Here's one thing we can talk about. Neither Juan or myself had seen it before, but recently we got the DVD option added to our Netflix account because.
Hi, Kelly.
We were paying basically the same amount of money for Hulu, and the Hulu thing is not working. So we're not going to continue shelling out $11 every month for a service we can't use. So we figured, why not get some fucking DVDs? So we got
DVDs.
Train.
So start the song. Train, get rolling.
Oh my
God. What's that? Oh, fuck. What's that Jimi Hendrix song?
I don't know.
Sitting at the train station, waiting for that train.
Really, Jimmy? Because what the fuck else would you be waiting for at the train station? But no, we got Meet Me in St. Louis, which was not. That's one of my favorites. Juan is not a musical fan.
It's alright, but it's not one of those things like sit down and watch.
I'm a huge fan.
It's like most of what I know is like the clang, clang, clang with the trolley.
And that's why I don't ever even want to watch it with him because he'd fucking ruin it. But
I keep doing that shit.
I'm a very, very big fan of Judy Garland. Basically, like any kind of tragic Hollywood starlet, I'm a big fan because they did some amazing... She had the biggest fucking voice and the most amazing voice. And I'm actually a very big Judy Garland fan. One of my favorite movies as a kid was Wizard of Oz. So we got that, and I was all kinds of excited to watch that. And then we also got a little gem called Graffiti Bridge. I love Prince. I thought he was a god amongst men. A rare talent that we will probably not be blessed to see again in another 100 years. But what the fuck was that bullshit? Morris Day was the rapiest he's ever been.
Okay, so in case y'all didn't know, and it's like, and actually, I had actually never seen it. It's like supposedly Graffiti Bridge is like supposedly it's basically the sequel to Purple Rain. You know, they're kind of sort of reprising their characters. You know, Prince as the kid, and Morris Day as Morris Day.
And he again,
and Jerome was in it. You
the
know,
rapiest he's ever acted or looked. Like,
I think it was that fucking 90s hair and the night.
No,
it was like it was his face. His 90s face. It was his 90s face.
It was his face and his fucking ridiculous zoot suits in every color of the rainbow. Those, I'm sorry, you can't tell me those were good. Like, yeah, I know they were in fashion, but they weren't good.
Okay, there was a lot of fashion from the 90s. It wasn't good fashion,
And
but there was a lot of fashion then.
Like, and I know Prince is like, he was innovative and he was, you know, because he was so talented and so creative, he could get away with some shit, but I am really upset about his wardrobe choices in this film and his hair. I've never been more upset about Prince's hair in my life than I was in this movie.
Yeah, the movie...
It's upsetting.
I mean, the music in the movie was good.
Oh, music
it's great.
Was killer.
You know, it's if the soundtrack is good, I plan on getting a
Oh, hold on.
Wait, what?
Prince's music was phenomenal in Graffiti Bridge. I don't know what the fuck the time was trying to do. That was like I've never heard Prince like deviate too much from his own sound. Like, it still sounded like fucking Prince.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck Morris Day was doing in Graffiti Bridge, that was like, I'm trying to stay relevant real fucking hard, so I'm gonna try my best to imitate MC Hammer.
You know, I mean, here...
And that's not saying something, because you see where MC Hammer is now.
Yeah, he's doing commercials for what's that, for that Scotch tape shit.
I thought it was for the pawn shop to sell your gold.
That too.
He's like, I sold all my shit here. You can sell all yours here too.
I don't remember that part of the commercial, but okay.
Well, that's basically what he meant. He got rid of the hammer pants.
I can't believe anybody would actually buy those. I guess I'm a collector. I want to collect your pants, MC Hammer.
I want some purple sequins. Like,
you want some purple sequin hammer pants?
I do.
Why?
Why the fuck not? Can you imagine me walking around Walmart in those? Just Hammer walking behind all the employees and shit. Mostly to make people uncomfortable.
Molly! Where's Molly and where's James Duck?
Well, you have to remind Molly.
Yeah, I sent Molly a reminder, I think.
Well, sometimes you gotta send them a reminder to check for reminder. And who the fuck cares about James Duck? He's, you know... He's probably off crying about
stuff.
Yeah.
He's crying in his donut burger. But yeah, but as far as the time goes, I've always had kind of a soft spot for the time.
Yeah, we know.
No. I actually had that one album, Ice Cream Castles. Ice Cream Castles.
Ice Cream Castles.
That was the name of the name. It came out like, it was like late 80s. It was right before Graffiti Bridge. There's Molly.
Ice Cream
Castles. They had the title song was like, Ice Cream Castles in the summertime. Shut up, I liked it, okay?
You fucking
Don't fucking judge me.
Yeah, well, you also like redneck girls with chlamydia, so, you know, whatever. No accounting for good taste.
I do not like your sister.
No, I said chlamydia, not gonorrhea.
Oh, okay. Teresa said MC Hammer Pants should not come back in style.
No one asked you, Teresa.
I agree, but Susie says yes, I will make them come back.
The doctor, it's a doctor's order.
The doctor should not be ordering that kind of prescription.
The doctor ordered 100 of that prescription, so endless refills.
Teresa said, donut burger, that sounds good. Get out!
See? Look what you done did.
No.
See? Look what you did.
Don't... See, if we keep talking about how donut burgers, and then he'll pop up.
It's like saying
Beetlejuice. Like saying Beetlejuice or Candyman. You know, say Lutherburger, and then he pops up. Yes. Like I like that cat butthole powers or whatever the fuck all that other shit he does.
You know, having you remind me of the shit he used to say makes me that much happier that I have him blocked and don't have to read any of it. Because, like, I'm not saying he's a bad dude, because he's not bad.
He's alright. He's a good guy. He just gets on tangents sometimes.
No. I get on tangents because then I'll, you know, if something pisses me off, I'm just on that shit and mad for a while. He's been saying the same jokes for, like, the 10 years we've been together.
Oh, yeah.
So, I met him on YouTube 10 years ago. Like, we interacted in comments.
I thought you met him in the Pogo form or something, or one of those Marilyn Manson forms.
No. He would not have been in the Pogo forms. He would have been in the Gidget.
Oh, okay.
That was his thing. But no, we had commented on Marilyn... You know, because at the time, I'm still a fan of Marilyn Manson and Spooky Kid music. I think Marilyn Manson needs to die in a fire, but that's just me. Especially after his performance in Salem. Wow. That's all I got to say. God damn.
And his face in Salem.
But his face, period. We were both just really big fans of Marilyn Manson and the Spooky Kids, especially, like, any demos that were released prior to them recording, Portrait of an American Family. And we interacted through comments, me and James Duck, on those videos. And one night, he was at a show that Juan was playing at a place called the Blue Monkey.
I remember that place.
Where was that at?
It was in Hollywood. Okay, it was like, yeah. It was in the ghetto part of Hollywood, like Hollywood and West End.
I mean, the bar I thought was fucking epic, because you had like this, like red velvet rope, like section where like it was like a gazebo, but with like red velvet chairs and red lighting. It was cool as fuck.
Which, by the way, that's no longer there. The last time I was over there, it was now some sort of, I think it was like some sort of like hipster vegan yoga bar, something or another. I don't remember what.
But anyway, he had showed up at one of Juan's shows. Like, I didn't even know he was going to be there. And I see this little Sri Lankan dude at the bar with like a rolled up something, like a flyer in his hand. And he waves at me, and I'm just like, alright. And I wave back. He never had a picture of himself on YouTube, so I never knew what the fuck he looked like. And he was like, oh, it's, you know, so-and-so, and he gave me, you know, his then YouTube handle, and I'm like, oh shit! What's up? And I do like the dude. I love the dude to death. He's not a bad guy. It's just, I have limited tolerance for some of the things he does and says.
His ears have got to be burning right now. Are your ears burning, James? Huh? Are they?
No, like
Are they burning? His pee is burning?
I don't know, maybe. Like, nah, fire's shooting out of my dick. It's not a burning sensation.
Damn it, Teresa! I'm gonna set you up with James Duck.
Don't you do that?
No, because her comments like a donut burger with Swiss cheese, lettuce, tomato, Greek olives, and barbecue with a side of ranch buggles. The hell's a buggle?
You know what? I think she's just ranch bugles.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Bugles. I read that wrong. Damn, my bad.
Don't you threaten her with that. Like, I mean, clearly she's trolling because she thinks all that sounds fucking good.
Then for dessert, a Granny Smith apple covered in caramel sauce.
Okay, I don't see a problem with that.
No. You know,
I'll cover my Granny Smith apple.
When I, you know, was a
Give
kid,
me that caramel sauce.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Molly said, hipster vegan yoga bar, it must cure depression. Yippee skippy.
They also offer, you know, if you buy like 3 shots of wheatgrass, they stuff a handful of kale up your ass for free.
We don't serve alcohol, but we do serve shots of wheatgrass.
Oh my God. I ran into so many fucking people like that in LA. Like, I never thought I'd be saying this, but I'm like, I'm glad I'm back in the Midwest where people fucking eat normal food and don't do all that shit.
Sup, Mr. Skinner? I see you and your beard.
Who?
Nicholas Skinner. He's the guy I told you about, the beard guy. That's how I have to describe you, the beard guy.
Is he the bald beard guy?
Yes, with the glorious beard. Yes,
okay.
that guy.
So the guy whose balls you wanted to juggle in your mouth.
No.
Well, there was a bearded dude that you had the hots for. Who was it?
No, it was nobody I even.
Or was it a coworker's husband? Or
what?
something?
What is even happening right now?
Because you know, like 17 dudes that are big, bald, and bearded. And like you always say, it's a big bearded dude. I'm like, okay, which fucking one? You know, like a million of the fuckers. But I remember you telling me, I think it was a coworker's husband came in, and you said he had like a beard, and he was kind of like a lumberjack looking dude. But
it wasn't a coworker though. No.
Well, some motherfucker you saw at work looked like that, and you were.
Was it here or Harbor Freight?
It was here.
I don't remember.
Like a month ago.
Damn, I don't remember.
Well, we just made things uncomfortable. For
I slept since then.
You also smoked some weed since then.
That too, but that's besides the point.
Ow.
Teresa said, come to the East Coast and have some pizza and a lobster roll. Alright. I would like pizza and a lobster roll, actually.
See if we could catch Pogo. if you see an inappropriately old dude...
Well, Teresa's not new. Wait, what state are you in again, Teresa? I keep forgetting.
Well, because New York is technically east.
Were you... Not Wisconsin, are you? No. I can't remember where.
Jersey?
No, not Jersey. Not Jersey.
Well, I don't know why I'm offering suggestions. I don't fucking know.
God, one of these days I have to visit Jersey.
I'd like to visit Jersey because I've never been there.
Like see if places I used to go to are still there. I know my old house is long gone now. It's apartment buildings over there now. Connecticut. That's right. My bad. Sorry. I
lobster roll. That should have kind of let me know, because I was either going with like Maine is not. I don't think Maine is east.
She said I'm less than an hour away from New York City.
Yeah, we'll see.
Ugh. Nice.
I don't know if I ever want to go to New York. It seems crowded.
I'd go.
I didn't like fucking LA, so I don't know if I'd like like New York.
I'd go. I couldn't live there. Number one, it's more expensive than LA there.
Yeah, it is. You got like you're paying $12 for.
Oh, see, this is what I'm saying. You say Luther Burger 3 times.
This motherfucker shows up.
This bitch ass motherfucker pops up. And there he is. Yeah, Fairfield County, Connecticut. Ay. So what's up, Mr. Duck?
You gonna send me a fucking edible or what, dude? You gonna keep being a bitch?
He's gonna keep being a bitch.
It's a fucking Rice Krispie treat. God damn, just fucking send me one. I'll hook him up with somebody in LA.
Molly said, if my eggs, sorry, oh man, I'm just reading everybody tonight apparently. This is gonna be a fun night. Molly said, if my legs ever heal, I want to go to Jersey too. Visit my 2 houses. You got houses in Jersey? I used to have a house in Jersey, but that shit's torn down now, honey.
That wasn't your house, that was your grandmama's house.
And James said, as for the edible, I'm working on something special.
You know what? I never got to pose in that biblical picture he wanted to do. I believe it was Ruth taking the head of John the Baptist. He wanted me to pose as Ruth. I believe that's her name.
Is that correct, sir?
Give it a minute, because there's lagging.
Yeah, I know it's the lagging. It's like 5 minutes later, you'll finally get what I said 5 minutes ago. It's like the video will be ended, people still be watching it, and we're already done and went to bed.
And they're like, why aren't they answering?
Go to sleep, motherfuckers. Teresa, I miss being in Jersey. In case, I don't know if I told you or not, but yeah, I'm from Jersey, from Atlantic City.
He's from Jersey, but he's like raised in a real southern type household, so I got me a sweet southern boy. I'm really happy about that. I mean, sweet southern boy isn't, he a little country, not, woo-wee! Let's burn all these crosses on your lawn. No. Yeah,
that's what we run into at work, people who shop there. Anyway, and Molly said, I was born in Jersey. You knew that? Yeah, I did know that, Molly. Yeah, we're both Jersey Jerseyites. Yeah. And
this is completely off topic, but I need you to pull your sheet back on the bed when we go to bed later.
I gotta do it on this end too. This sheet's just all over the place.
That's my fault. I slept pretty much all day and flopped around like a goddamn fish.
Flip like a fish. Anyway, Mr. Duck said, "Nope, I wanted you to pose as Judith in regards to Artemisia Gentil version of Juice." Do you want to read this?
No, because then my face is going to be there. And it's going to be like this.
You're all like, what's up?
I know what he's talking.
Knock it out. Take a drink. Gives us time to whatever. Okay. Alright, and we're live. Sorry about that. I didn't have my Wi-Fi on the phone, and signals was a little fuck wacky. So, I had to actually stop that video, turn on the Wi-Fi, and I'm starting a second video. Which sucks, because we were actually having a good conversation with everybody. So,
yeah.
So, hopefully everybody... Okay, James is back.
Shit, yeah.
Okay, so hopefully everybody that was on the previous feed are coming back. Molly, Teresa, anybody else that was lurking?
Oh, y'all.
All y'all lurking motherfuckers. But we were just mostly talking to Molly, James, and Teresa. So, hopefully y'all come back. Let me know if you've returned, please.
Alright.
But yeah, Teresa was saying that she goes to Lang City a lot.
Yeah.
And like I said, as I was saying to her, if she's watching, basically, last time I was in Jersey was in 1990. Oh, there you are, Teresa. Thank you, Teresa. Yeah, I know the signal got weird, so. So yeah, yeah, James, I read that part too about what you wanted to pose, what you wanted them to pose for.
Her?
I said them.
You did not say them. You said
I
her.
corrected myself. God damn it. James said, "Goddamn interrupting Facebook," right? Oh God, excuse me. So this is gonna be an episode of me just burping on camera, apparently.
That's hot.
Ooh, burping up garlic.
Oof. Okay, don't blow it this way, sir.
Teresa said, "You broke the internet." Yes. What, with my face or with my burping? I'm not sure. Probably my face. My face broke a lot of things.
Me too. Mostly my calls.
Wah, wah, wah.
See, you think that's a joke. That's not a fucking joke. I used to be an alcoholic and regularly would fall on my goddamn face. But, you know...
And James said, "Only thing is, I was wondering if they would not mind wearing 16th century Italian clothing, which from what I have learned is quite heavy."
If I can look like fucking Lucrezia Borgia, I am down. Like, if I can be corseted with my tits up to my chins, I am okay with this.
Yay, tits
yes,
to the chins!
I said chins. Yes.
Tits to the chins! Huzzah!
Tits to the chin, mate!
Tits to the chin, then! Right, then.
Crikey, that's smooth.
Smooth tits on the chin, then, right. It's a beautiful thing, it is.
Oh, Lord.
Teresa said we should do a burp off one weekend.
No.
I don't know, girl.
We really shouldn't. That's really not a good idea.
Girl, you're from back east, you probably win.
I will win. That's what. Oh. You can't defeat me.
This would be a gross-ass challenge.
Yeah, it would, too. Not even gonna lie.
Speaking of people from Jersey, what's up, Keith? It's my old classmate.
Oh, yeah.
From many moons ago. When I was young before I turned into an old, bitter fuck.
No, I think you were kind of always an old, bitter fuck.
I was an old, bitter fuck at 11.
Yeah. Like, most 11-year-olds are like...
Oh. Hold on, Jennifer just sent me a message to let her know.
Jennifer! I've never even met her, but hey, what's up?
People are just watching going, what the fuck is he doing?
That's what happens when you do everything from your phone.
Yeah, this is why someday we're gonna get like a decent program on a decent working computer.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, I can do this from the laptop. Woo-wee!
That was not my best.
I can do it from my laptop, but it's a little weird. It lags a lot more for some reason. Because it's still running on a Windows 8 operating system, so it's not great. Teresa said, I burp worse than a trucker.
I usually do. I don't know what the hell's up with that tonight.
Hello, Brianna. So... Wait, what the fuck were we talking about?
Ooh. 16th century Italian period clothing.
Yes.
This shit's gonna be heavy.
Mm-hmm. And we're...
You put me in an air-conditioned room, I'll do it. But LA's fucking hot.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, granted, something like that you can actually rent from our favorite place, Halloween Town.
Well, not for my fat ass. I have never seen a costume there big enough to fit anybody beyond a size 8.
I never actually looked, though, because they have, like, a whole different section, like a whole different store just for costume rentals now. Mm-hmm. They have, like, 3 different stores. And
yeah, it's like Halloween Town for kids, Halloween Town where you can buy all the horror movie shit, and then Halloween Town where you actually rent costumes.
Which, by the way, if you're in Southern California, you need to take a trip to Burbank, and you need to visit Halloween Town. It's pretty fucking awesome.
Dark Delicacies.
And Dark Delicacies, yes. Dark Delicacies. Also in Burbank. It's like... Where's Halloween Town? Halloween Town... I can't remember what... Look it up. Just look it up online. Because you can find the addresses. I know Dark Delicacies is on Burbank Boulevard. No, wait. Or is that Magnolia? No, I think it's on Magnolia Boulevard now because they moved it. It used to be on Burbank Boulevard... But they moved to Magnolia Boulevard. It's over there by Hollywood Way. What did you say? James said, laugh out loud. Okie dokie. Good thing is you all be working with Maureen Herman from Babes in Toyland. Teresa said, I hate pre-made costumes. James says, as a fat man, I highly agree for that. And Hyena Gallery, which beats them all out of the water. Teresa said, cheap material and all the plus-size costumes are cut too short and are too expensive. Well, we were talking about, like, rental places. They actually have, like, some decently made stuff there. Not like, you know, the cheap costumes that you buy, like, from, you know, during the Halloween store, the cheap Halloween stores, you know. You know, the ones that have, like... What was that one that was supposed to be Prince, but it was called something else?
I have no idea.
But, yeah. But, yeah, those do suck. But, yeah, I mean, they do actually costume rental, which I don't think they're cheap. But they actually have some decent costumes. They rent their stuff out to, like, people who do, like, plays and show productions and movies and shit like that. Excuse me.
Wow, that's kind of gross.
Like I said, I made meatloaf tonight, and I put a lot of garlic. Brianna said, Walmart Halloween specials. No. well, actually, yeah, the costumes we're talking about, the trees talking about, yeah, those are the Walmart Halloween specials. Yeah, that's what you meant. Yes. Still can't remember the one. It was like supposed to be like Prince or something, but it was like it was just like a jumpsuit. It was like a purple jumpsuit. I think it was called Purple Pain or some shit like that, or Purple Guy, or Purple some shit. Either way, it was terrible. But yeah, Halloween, yeah, Dark Delicacies is definitely good to check out. And Brianna said, yes, affirmative. James said, Hyena, god damn it.
Hyena Gallery.
Hyena Gallery, which hosted okay, I'm getting tired because I'm trying to reach it and then wants to do other shit. Hyena Gallery, which hosted several horror-themed art shows and has dark art specialized in, including criminal memorabilia. Okay, you know what? People can... Okay, look up Hyena Gallery on the internet for more information.
There you go.
I'm not doing advertising for them. I did it for Halloween Town, and Dark Delicacies because I like those places. I've never been to the Hyena Gallery. That's great. I mean, they can read the description here, or they can look it up. We have a Purple Sexy Singer. I don't know. It maybe was no, it wasn't Purple Sexy Singer. It was something else. That would have been. It was something lame. It was something terrible. Yeah. But alright, okay. So, let's see. Alright, well, was there anything else that happened this week?
You don't want to launch into that Dave Chappelle bullshit?
That's why I'm trying to get everything else out of the way first, because I know that's going to take up a good portion of this video.
Well,
or vidges.
I don't have anything else. So, proceed, sir.
Yeah, clear my throat. Also, Clive Barker used to frequent there, and John Carpenter frequents there as well.
Alright.
He said, and many times you see your dad, also known as Danzig, there again. Laugh out loud. No, really.
Who gives a fuck about Danzig? Like, honestly, is he even fucking relevant anymore other than the Danzig man?
Actually, he's more relevant than Michael Graves.
That's not hard, though, to be honest with you. Like, let's be real, that's not difficult.
No, I mean, he's more relevant to the fact that people think of Misfits, they still think of him. They don't really think of Michael Graves much. Michael Graves and his fucking ass. His fucking, ugh. Fuck that guy. Anyway. So, yeah. Alright, let's jump into this one. This is like sort of a serious discussion here. So, we were kind of deciding what to watch, you know, with dinner tonight and everything. So we decided to, what the? God damn it. Yeah, because of what James Duck said about my dad, Danzig. Mm-hmm. And Brianna's like, Danzig, your dad. Father. Oh, your mother. Anyway. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so we decided to watch the I heard a lot about it and I didn't hear a lot of good things about it. So I went in knowing there was some shit was gonna go down and he was gonna say some shit, but decided to check out that Dave Chappelle stand-up on Netflix, the new one, or newish one. I think it was actually a few months old. It came out a few months ago. Because, I mean, admittedly, in my younger days, I mean, he was problematic, a bit problematic then.
A bit.
Yeah, okay.
Just a bit.
But maybe that was a different headspace where I found him actually amusing.
Less woke.
Yeah. Because that's the problem. This the problem with being a little bit more woke as you get older. It's like things that you thought were funny or were amused by when you were younger. When you're older, you're going, you know. But watching this special, and yeah, he took that to a different level. I mean, honestly, the point of watching a stand-up special, or like just like a stand-up show, is it's supposed to make you laugh, not piss you off. And this more so pissed you off, you know? I remember sitting here, it's like I was expecting some shit. I mean, because I know Dave Chappelle says some shit, you know. You go in expecting that, you know. And so it's not like I was expecting him to be like, you know, all nicey, whatever. But that was a level of fuckery. It was like, you know, it was like desperate attempts to staying relevant by saying, you know, basically how offensive can you be? And it's like, I get it. I mean, I get it. It's like sometimes, I mean, there's a lot of offensive comedy that I just hate to say it. Sometimes it's terrible, but it might give you a chuckle.
I'd have to disagree.
I mean,
because This isn't terrible comedy that occasionally gives you a chuckle. This man legitimately sat there and basically shit on everything you were. He shit on black people. He shit on trans people, queer people. Basically said if you don't do X, Y, and Z, if you're not a violent fuck, you're not a man. Yeah. And I'm sorry, all his comments, especially the one where he says, and I quote, basically, how did we get to the point where trans people's struggles are more important than black people's struggles? Never mind that 90% of the trans women that are getting killed are black trans women. So, I think it's cool he just removes trans women, you know, removing trans people in general from the black community. Like, apparently you can't also be black and trans. So, that's cool.
Yeah, I was getting to that. I wasn't saying that in regards to him, about the, like sometimes the offensive comedy would give you a chuckle. I was referring that to him. I was just saying, you know.
Well, no, I
get that, but no, I was gonna say not in that case.
Well, no, because I don't feel like that's an example of humorous offensive comedy.
No, it's not. That's not what I wasn't.
I know.
Trying to make that an example. No, I'm just saying.
You are getting so defensive right now. Relax. It's supposed to be fun. But no, I'm just saying, like, that, you know, that is so not an... I can't really... He is pandering to a very specific demographic with this kind of material. And unfortunately, that demographic happens to be white frat boys between the ages of, I'm going to say 15 and, well, to be honest, white guys are kind of terrible in general. A lot of them don't seem to progress beyond 15. And they still seem to think that shit's funny. He made rape jokes, he made transphobic jokes, he's made racist jokes. He basically said, because of America's bombing certain Asian countries, that we've emasculated Asian men. I feel like Dave Chappelle, with his whole stand-up, emasculated Asian men by mentioning stereotypes about Asian men. Talking about how, what was his name? Manny something. He was like the
Manny. Yeah, he was a boxer. Manny Pacquiao, I think. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Maybe, but yeah.
But he was basically saying that, basically that is like the most masculine Asian man you'll ever see. So it's like,
I'm sure there's a lot more masculine Asian men that would beg to differ.
And he was all talking about, like, well, they got all them lady boys over there in Thailand now, so we're a masculine, like, basically saying that Thailand is full... I mean, and yes, Thailand is one of the places where trans women are kind of celebrated, and it's kind of an art there to... Like, similar to drag queens here.
Yeah.
You know, but at the same time, being a trans woman isn't seen as this horribly offensive, death-worthy crime. I mean, I'm sure there's individuals that feel that way, because there's people that feel that way across the board, no matter where you live. But I really... that just the whole... We didn't even make it through the whole thing, and it just pissed me off.
I don't think we even got halfway through, honestly.
No, we were like a third of the way through. We didn't even make it through the whole thing.
It was just ridiculous, and it's like... And yeah, I mean, it kind of hits me because I am a queer person of color, you know? You know, the people closest to me are queer people, trans people.
Well, also,
you know, it's like all you're saying this shit, and it's like really, it's like cause okay. So did you forget that there are trans people of color now? It's like okay, so okay, it's like it's okay. Nothing wrong being like, you know, pro-black and everything, obviously, but you know, but you're gonna exclude, you know.
Well, here's the thing. His whole the beginning of his stand-up was him talking about how he skipped out on that Flint, Michigan thing to go to the... What was it? So
go to the Oscars, yeah.
He opened his fucking stand-up saying, oh, well, the black community isn't having much to do with me, and blah, 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 that's mostly my own fault. And then he proceeds to give reasons why... Oh, but, you know, I didn't fuck up that water. Nobody went on strike when I wasn't doing this. It's like... Okay, so... You're all about raising awareness for the black community, and you're all about sticking up for the black community, but you shit on an entire community full of black people. You snubbed a prior commitment, because that was a commitment he made. It was not a, hey, maybe I'll go to this thing. No, it was a fucking commitment that he made to go to this thing in Flint, Michigan. And Chris Rock was like, hey, I got an extra ticket to, I don't remember if it was the Emmys or the Grammys.
Oscars.
Sorry, okay, another shit show I don't care about. But said, I have an extra ticket to the Oscars. So, basically, he snubbed his previous engagement that he committed to go rub elbows with all the Hollywood elite that really forgot he even existed until Chris Rock decided to bring him. So, there's that. I'm just saying, how can you be pro-black if your whole beginning of your stand-up is like, well, boo-hoo, the black community doesn't want anything to do with me because I basically said I'm a black man that would rather hang around with white executives and white movie makers and shit like that as opposed to sticking up for my black community. I'm sorry. I have an issue with that. That bothers me. It's like, how can you be, well, in addition, like you said, how can you be pro-black if you're completely unwilling to admit that there's a very large queer community in the black, that's a thing. And he just conveniently ignored that, along with, boo-hoo, the black crowd doesn't like me anymore. But, it's totally okay for him to have flaked out on commitments. And, and honestly, I don't know if anybody has watched this stand-up yet. But, if you look into the crowd, I saw maybe 6 black faces, and everybody else was white. So that should tell you how people just ain't fucking with his comedy, and he's gearing his comedy towards a group of idiots he knows he can make laugh. They're the same idiots that all you have to do is jingle keys in front of them and they'll laugh. So...
yeah, people that used to who's that one fucking comedian?
There's so many.
The one guy that supposedly he stole material from Louis C.K. Oh, Dan Cook.
Dan Cook has stolen... oh, shit! Sorry, I was viewing the video feed for a minute.
You were watching yourself, or watching me.
Dane Cook, actually stole material from quite a few people, so.
Which is probably why he doesn't have a career anymore. He doesn't do anything anymore now, does he?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Last time he was in a movie, 10 years ago, and that wasn't even. I saw that wasn't even a good movie.
I have no idea.
Let's see, what's this? Anyway, Jane said, it seems very much like those who are black that insult the religion of Vadan and Hoodoo, that they are Christian when anyway.
What?
I don't know, I'll show you the comment later.
I want to know what he said.
It seems very much like those who are black that insult the religion of Voodoo and Hoodoo and say they are Christian when the Christians were the ones that shit on them.
Okay, I'm gonna need him to just pipe the fuck down because he's not black and he doesn't know shit about voodoo and he doesn't know shit about that. Just like I'm not talking about it other than to tell him that he don't know shit. That's not my culture. That's not my shit. I don't have a right to speak about that, just like he doesn't. What the fuck is he even talking about? That is completely unrelated to what we're discussing.
Yeah.
How do religious practices mean anything about Dave Chappelle being a horrible piece of shit, not good comedian? I'm just trying to figure it out. Black people that piss on voodoo. Ain't nobody gotta practice voodoo, whether they're black or not. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? See, this is the shit that would annoy me. We're talking about something completely different, and it's this makes no sense, sir.
He said, I'm referring to Chappelle insulting black people.
Okay, that's cool, but your first comment didn't tell us anything about that. All you were talking about was black people shitting on voodoo and calling themselves Christian. Okay, maybe they don't want to fucking practice voodoo. Ain't got nothing to do. Fuck.
Yeah, it kind of didn't have anything to do with the subject.
I was so confused. I was like, wait, what? And also, there are fewer things that annoy me more than, a person who doesn't practice voodoo referring to it as, trying to be fancy with the pronunciation. Because, like, because, you know, there's Santeria, there's, you know, Haitian food. Like, there's a lot of different shit. Like, it's a broad spectrum. And I don't know nothing about that, neither does he. So, he needs to quit acting like he does. Like, I know the bare minimum. I know enough to know that it's kind of cultural appropriation for me to practice it.
It was in reference to what a comment you mentioned that what? What? It's like I don't think he finished the sentence.
No, so. That's okay.
Anyway.
But yeah, I was just getting angry. I couldn't even finish the fucking stand-up. It just made me so fucking mad.
Yeah, it's...
And I've heard so many people talk about how funny it is, and now that I've seen the little bit I've seen, and I'm still looking at these people that are like, oh, it's so hilarious. I'm like, I see you, and I don't fucking trust you.
It's like, okay, so explain to me. It's like, what exactly about that was funny?
Or his rape jokes. Basically, he wanted to create a superhero that goes around raping people, and that's how he saves people. Like, how... Basically, you just create an excuse for why it's okay for a man to go around and rape people. Because he's saving... How the fuck are you saving lives by raping people, Dave Chappelle? Not only was that offensive to rape victims, but it's also offensive because it's not fucking funny because you can't follow the joke. It wasn't fucking... I mean, no rape jokes are funny, but this one really wasn't funny because it didn't make any fucking sense. You couldn't even follow the line of thought. It's like, oh, well, he saves more people than he rapes, but he has to rape people to save them. What the fuck are you talking about, Dave Chappelle? In every sense of the phrase, what the fuck are you talking about? None of this made sense. None of it made sense why people think rape jokes are fucking funny. They're not. And the line of thought, the train of thought didn't even fucking make sense. What? How? I would just really like an explanation of how that joke was supposed to be funny.
I don't even think there is an explanation for that one.
There's not.
Or most of the thing. Either way, the stand-up was...
terrible.
It was shit. Dave Chappelle ain't shit. So...
And you notice his voice is like real raspy and shit. Like, you could tell he's like a 50-something-year-old black man now. Because he's like real raspy and like old-sounding. And he's like... He's trying so hard to fit into, like, cool hipster clothes at, like, 50-something.
Yeah, he still got the jacket from the old Chappelle show.
And I'm like, and he was all like, oh, I gotta watch Key and Peele do my show. It's like, no, Key and Peele are far funnier than you could ever hope to be. Especially now, sir. Your ass ain't been relevant in 10 fucking years. What makes you think this is gonna make it happen? Just saying.
Yeah, difference is they're still doing shit.
One of them just had one of the top grossing films.
Which we still need to see.
What did you do, Dave Chappelle? Oh, that's right. You were a comedian in Nutty Professor, and you were a stoner and half-baked. That's all you fucking did. But okay. Well, you know. We'll overlook that. What's that face?
I was trying to read James' comment. He's like, damn, Facebook might not let me finish it. God damn it. Mention that was about Chappelle shitting on black people when he himself is. Man, I wish I kept up on it as it was quite true. As for being black, there's a possibility. Laugh aloud.
Okay, dude, just because you're darker doesn't mean you're black. You're Sri Lankan.
Yeah.
I mean,
granted, you know,
I'm not saying he's been treated any better because I'm sure he hasn't and wouldn't.
And they have been called similar things as what they call us as a racial slur. So
I'm just saying in regards to cultural and religious practices, he is not like I'm Seminole. That's my tribe. I have no business telling other people about other people's, like, cultures and religions and shit, because that ain't my tribe. So that's the point I was trying to make there. It's like, okay, what you're trying to talk about is a culture and a religion you know nothing about, other than what you've read in books. And let's be honest, books are biased. because you don't learn from firsthand experience. You're learning from somebody else's experience. So that's the point I was trying to get at there. I wasn't saying that he could not be treated as
Oh, wow.
poorly.
I misread that at first.
Oh, God.
Because Molly commented, hi, Emma. Emma's on. Susie is waving.
I'm doing a hog hit for you.
Okay, Molly said, just sitting here eating Dora the Explorer fruit chews. And at first I misread that as just sitting here eating Dora the Explorer. I'm like,
Cannibalism is frowned upon in most societies. I hope you know this.
Anyway, she said, eating Dora the Flora fruit chews. Dora the Flora? Who the fuck is Dora the Flora? Anyway, agreeing with hating of Dave Chappelle.
I like her just viciously chewing, going, yeah!
Emma says, I'm late to the party. Oh, okay, so what you've missed, we mentioned Luther Burger about 3 times, and then James Duck popped up.
We discussed briefly depression, family members assaulting you, Donald Trump's fuckery, Prince's fuckery in Graffiti Moon, how Moore's Day looked
Graffiti Bridge.
Whatever.
Not Graffiti
It's
Moon.
The same shit to me at this
point. It is
point.
not.
I haven't even seen Under the
Cherry Moon.
Cherry
Under the Cherry Moon. Yeah, I love that movie.
And now we're talking about how Dave Chappelle ain't shit because he's pandering to racist, sexist, homophobic, everything.
So now you're all caught up, Emma.
Yeah.
No, Brianna, Danzig is not my real dad.
God, I hope not.
But yeah. Hey, we got 7 people watching right now.
Oh, shit.
I think that's the most we've had in a sitting we'll do on these shows.
Probably.
So yeah. Emma said, yep, thank you.
No problem. We got you.
But yeah. I mean, to get the full rant, it's like you'll have to like wait for the video feed, watch it like when the replay, just watch it later, you can rewind it back and. Okay, James. Right at this point, I'm just ignoring your comments. Anyway, until you add something worth adding to the conversation, I'm just gonna ignore it.
It's a good idea.
So anyway. What else should we do or talk about you want to do here? What else is there to do?
Anybody else excited for fucking Game of Thrones? Like, to come back? Like, I know there, especially, like, the last couple seasons, there was some shit that went down, and, yeah. There was some shit that happened in Game of Thrones.
Well, looks like this video is gonna have to end too.
Oh my fucking god!
Hold on, let's see. So it was like it was giving me the same thing, and this time I'm on the Wi-Fi. Maybe it's Facebook just being shit. I don't know. Yeah, I think
we've already been doing this for like an hour, so
yeah. And I bet have 2 videos spliced together when I upload this to YouTube. So we're gonna end this. Listen to the rants and.